Hey guys, how y'all doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all those around the world. Welcome back to another V-Rising video. In today's video, we're going to show you guys how to farm cotton, scrolls, glass, all that sort of thing. Now, we are playing on a PvP server in which my server is generally super populated. We are playing right now at 4 times, in which is the average on my server. Now, that's just 4 times gather, all right? Keep that in mind. It's 4 times gather, and the stack rate is higher. That way you can hold more items. That's pretty much it. But anyway, go ahead and get into it and how to farm, how to and/or get more cotton. Now, what we're doing here is we're looting every single cotton farm house that we come across, and/or, you know, a little village that we come across in the cotton fields out here. In which I find out that, avoid that dude. Which I find that inside the containers, the cabinets, the bins, and all that sort of thing, the barrels inside the homes, you get a lot more drops. Right now, that's just like breaking the barrels, checking the containers. You get drops more so like cotton, scrolls, all that sort of stuff. So you always want to check those as well, as long as you're going up to these farms. The downside about going to these farms is, as you can see, my garlic exposure is very, very, very high, right? We're pushing 80 right now. And that can really, really hurt you. Meaning, the higher your garlic exposure, the more damage that you will take, the less damage you will deal. But we ended up picking up a worker in one of these homes, which is fantastic because it allows us to, you know, get from point A to point B quicker. But at the same time, we don't do very much damage because our garlic ratio is so high. So we want to avoid fights whenever possible while we're doing this, because 9 out of 10 your garlic exposure will be high if you're sitting here trying to farm cotton. Now, at the end of the day, getting cotton seeds is very, very easy just by coming through this area, taking the cotton. As you can see, looks like someone else was already here, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. We're going to show you guys all the farms in which you can get the cotton and how easy it is to get this, because there's not a lot of people out here that's protecting these farms. You'll run across like certain guards and stuff that walk through. Sometimes Jade, the vampire hunter, comes through these areas, so you have to be mindful of her. She's the only real dangerous one that gives you really too much of a threat. As long as you guys have a horse, you can just travel through and through, just to get some of this the cotton, all these drops here. Be mindful of the fire arrow archer guy, because he will just throw you off your horse and then give you a not a fun time. These little hay barrels right here, you can hide in. When guards come to chase you, you can just jump into there. They'll just lose track of you, kind of like Assassin's Creed. But either way, dude, we're getting that horse. We're coming up to the top, and we're getting up here, getting all this cotton and/or sunflowers. Sunflowers are very, very important. You need them for crafting, let alone for repairing some gear later on in the future. And at the same time, if you're into the tombstones, like setting traps in your base, tombstone traps, these can summon the skeleton priestesses that spawn constantly, you know, like just keep throwing out, we call it minions. So those are really, really useful, especially when you're trying to lag somebody's PC out when they try to attack you. Yes, it does work. It's pretty cool. All you do is stack 12 tombstones in a base and just spawn nothing but these guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. But in any case, we're sitting at 1,700 we call it cotton. And again, we're playing on a 4-time server, so your results may vary. But this is the easiest way to get cotton, dude. You just come to these farms, you just farm it up. You just have to be mindful. I advise you to do this at nighttime, just because you don't have to worry about the sun. But again, be careful, because on a PvP server, again, you may get jumped. And as you saw, there was somebody out there traversing the other cotton field, in which got majority of the cotton before I got there, so that's unfortunate. But either way, though, we got some of it, as you can see. And you don't need too much cotton. The best thing that you want to do is come to these farms and get a couple cotton seeds if you can help it. If you can't, you know, just get some cotton, move on today, and just come back later on, preferably during the night. Never during the day. Keep that in mind, because then you have to avoid combat and you have to avoid the sun. You have to do 2 things at the same time, which is a pain in the butt when your garlic exposure is too darn high. Now, you can make the garlic resistant potions if your alchemy is high enough. You know what I mean? If you're high enough in the alchemy table. But other than that, man, you really just have to come out here and just wing it. And these barrels and these, what do you call it? These containers always give you so much loot. Like the scrolls that you can get from here is always pretty consistent. And it resets every single time from night to day. So you can just sit in the house, just chill there for like 10 minutes or whatever. And it'll just constantly keep refreshing. So I've noticed that as well. And you always want to check the barrels on the side of the homes. They will drop scrolls. They will drop cloth and all that sort of thing. Which I just got 6 and 4 cloth from there. So that's pretty good. So we're sitting pretty right now. As long as we don't get killed, then I guess we're having a good day. But sometimes you're coming out here, you can get easy slaves by just coming through here, finding a good worker, and imprison him into your house as well. Because you want to have a good worker buff, give or take. I got lucky and found a 93%, so I'm not mad. I'm not tripping. But if you find anything over 50%, give or take, you might want to take that home and just keep it in your little prison. That way, when you're coming out here getting cotton, you will get more benefits because you get more yield while you're farming. But again, we're just coming through, checking the homes, getting all the cotton possibly that we can find, and moving on with the day. We're not, like I said, looking for fights. We're not looking to do anything objective. Just coming in here and getting the cotton and moving on with the day. 24%, we don't need her, which would be pretty good if she was a little bit higher, but that's unfortunate. What you got in here, girl? What's in here? Oh, look, 80 cotton and fish oil. You do need a lot of fish oil. And I know fish oil is a little bit scarcer, especially because I find it a lot easier to get fish oil inside like the Dawnbreak village, because there's a dock there, and or in was it Silverlight Hills, but that area is pretty much high level, and a lot of the bigger clans just take up that whole area over there anyhow. But either way, man, we got one more field to go. We checked all the fields down here, hit this one as well, and I died in Dawnbreak village here because what do you call it? The priestess boss was there when I was going through. Yeah, she got me, but it's fine. This is a little area right here where I just marked the X at. We're gonna go to and chill, and that's the area in which you can just wait off the garlic buff. Be mindful because he does walk that road, the trader there. Christina walks this road as well, and sometimes you'll run into Jay the Vampire Slayer, but other than that, dude, you guys are chilling. Like, you guys are really just chilling. Like right here where the dock is, those barrels, they will drop fish oils. But either way, in this home, you're gonna sit here. There's no garlic. You can hang out inside this village here. I would advise you to kill the little villagers that are inside, because sometimes they will lure guards in. They will do that. But either way, this has been Pawse Plays. Hope you guys smash that like button. Come join that Discord. Come tell me I suck. It is what it is. My server description will be in the comments. Yeah, it'll be down there in the comment section if you guys want to come in, join in, have fun. Brand new PvP server. We just started that up 3 days ago, I believe. But either way, I will catch you guys in the very next video. Stay safe out there.